All eyes are peeled up there in turn number 3. Nicely uniformed. And the journey begins. Larry Eck, diamond plating it here, going way up high down the front straightaway, getting his momentum through the first 2 corners and down the back straightaway, taking a very substantial lead even before the first lap is about to be completed. He's leaving everyone else to fight for second on back. Here comes Eck off the 4th corner, and he'll be the leader on lap number 1. We got one car pulling off the back straightaway out of harm's way as the rest of the field comes zipping by. Eric Spengler in the 24 car is in second, followed by Adam Kratzer, Phil Levering, and Shane Flattery. And that is quite a nice little group there from 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. The 22P, I'm not well, he was in the infield. Now he's coming back out. He could be up. Could pose to be a problem here. That's the 22P car of Landon Pyle. And they are telling him, please step out of line. Thank you very much, Landon, as the race leaders are quickly making their way past him. No problem whatsoever. Really showing some impressive laps here is Larry Eck. Now, a lot of these guys, and Eck included, took a big advantage of our preseason practice day, Eck being one of those, so they could all get accustomed. Again, they're racing here 4 times this year, and one of the biggest items of news that came across these guys for the Keystone Sport Compact Series is the fact that they are going to be on the rundown for the coal crack. Single file restart. And look at this, the 39 car not getting up to speed, taking the inside line, and into the race lead is Jeff Foster. Eck now beginning to get some momentum going, but it was a costly restart for him as he has fallen back and by several car lengths after having such a commanding lead prior to this. 2 to go this time by for Foster, who takes over the lead on the restart. Adam Kratzer in the silver 13 is in second position. Boy, they are really working up the track there, and I think you're going to see a lot of that. Last Friday night, a lot of 2-lane racing going on here. Looks like it's in prep for another great night of a couple of different lanes here this evening. White flag is out. Jeff Foster hails out of Aspers, Pennsylvania. Obviously, the 39 looked like he was picking up and trying to narrow that gap, that he lost the lead, but looks like it's all he could do is watch from second at this point because the checkered flag is out and the heat race win is going to go to the number 32 of Jeff Foster. Larry Eck will take second position. Adam Kratzer crosses the line in third. Fourth position is Shane Flattery in car number 18, and then Phil. We got a good clean start here, and 20 Keystone Sport Compact cars roar their way into turn number 1. And from the outside of that front row starting position, the 18 of Shane Flattery shows the way early on here. Oh, and we got one going up against the fence on the exit of the back straightaway. The yellow is out. Heavy there right before that cut. Larry Eck was putting down the pressure on the 18 of your race. Now he's going to try and get a run down the back straightaway, but Flattery, your race front man right now, holding on to the top spot. Here comes Eck. Nose to tail down the front straightaway, and this one is getting right back to where it was prior to that caution coming out. Dan Stein is right in there as well. Position change out there. Looks like Jeff Foster in the 32 has moved into fourth position, getting ahead of the 13K of Kelly France. Look at Larry Eck just trying his way. glued to his rear bumper right now. Larry Eck comes off that second corner, trying to get a run, but each time Flattery has just a little bit more going his way to hold on to that race lead. And you can't count out Dan Stein. You can't count out Jeff Foster, because that third and fourth place cars are right in tune. All four of them beginning to pull away. Up to fifth position now is the 44B of Bruce Long. Standing front of the pack, racing going on here with the Keystone Sport Compact Series. And here comes Larry Eck. What a bold inside move to take the race lead. Off of turn number 4 and into the front spot. The driver who hails out of Lehighton, Pennsylvania. Starting this race back in 6th position. It didn't take him long. I mean, he just fancy-footed his way up to second, continued to apply the pressure on Shane Flattery over the first 7 laps, and that last time by, you saw him did a perfect inside maneuver off that fourth corner, and now he sits into that race lead. We're not done up in front here. The number 32 car now, Jeff Foster. Foster into second position, coming into turns 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway now, putting Flattery back to third position. Stein and Long are running 4th and 5th. Last week's feature winner at the Grandview Speedway in the 09H. Chase Hartline, who comes in here as the point leader, is running in 6th position. Larry Eck may be holding on to that race lead, and we've seen this almost continuously throughout the night, from the heats to where we are now in waypoint, is that competition and concept behind the design and creation of this class. They want to keep it as equal as possible for all of these competitors, and obviously they have done a great job of that thus far. So Larry Eck holding off Jeff Foster now, and now Foster steps down on the bottom of the race line, but not quite enough for Eck. You know, one of the beauties of these small cars is you could just take them and toss them around. This is probably one of the biggest tracks that they are going to compete on all season long. They're going to run at a couple of different speedways, and we got side-by-side action coming at you. That time by into turns 1 and 2. Oh, I think there was a little contact on the back straightaway. Foster is throwing everything at Larry Eck right now, and Eck is just not giving in. 5 to go this time by. Charging down the back straightaway. Larry Eck actually comes in here after a second-place finish at Grandview last week, and obviously this could put him in a good position to gain some valuable points. It's early on in the season, yes, but hey, every position counts when you're chasing a championship. Whoa, we got one coming way sideways and back in line down the front straightaway. That was the 18 of Shane Flattery, the early race leader. Down the back chute now, our front runners are coming up on some of the tail end of the field. Could this pose a problem here? Foster, I think he backed down a little bit in turns 3 and 4 that time, giving Eck a little bit of breathing room, but now Eck has to challenge up in front of him. That is Eric Spangler, I believe, right in front of him. And then it's the number 1 car of Delana Rabin. Once again, oh goodness gracious, side by side, weaving and bobbing through some of the back markers here. Eck holding off Foster. They get by cleanly, and this is one terrific race. And on the back straightaway, Foster moves into the race lead in the number 18 car. The 32 car. Unbelievable, intense action going on here on the white. Inside, outside, and now into the top spot. That was the white flag lap. I don't think Larry Eck is done yet. Here they come off that final corner. Nose to tail. Eck's going to try and make a charge, but no. Give the victory to Jeff Foster. Larry Eck will have to settle for second. Bruce Long, Dan Stein, and Chase Hartline round